Gervonta Davis versus Frank Martin. Who's going to win this fight? Well, let's take a look at their latest performances. And when Gervonta Davis fought Hector Garcia, in which he rocked him around 8.
But in this case, Garcia is the challenger. Oh, down.
And then Hector Garcia quit on the stool at the start of round 9. After Gervonta Davis went on to fight Ron Garcia, in which he dropped him in round 2.
Oh, he just ducked underneath that left hook, but got caught.
And then knocked him out with a nasty body shot in round 7.
He's been able to get in. Another left hook and a right hand by Garcia. And now...
Now let's take a look at Frank Martin's latest performances, in which he fought Michael Rivera, in which Frank landed many combinations, dropped him in round 7.
There's a right to the body by Martin. Oh, down goes and he bet him.
And took control of the whole entire fight, and Frank Martin won by decision.
And still undefeated, Frank.
After this, he went on to fight Artem, in which he rocked him around 6. They made him take a knee in round 12 due to all the body shots that Artem was taking, and Frank won by decision. Now, when looking at this fight from an open mind, you realize really quick that this is going to be a very good fight, and probably one of the best matchups that we're going to get this year when talking about two very good fighters fighting each other. Because yes, fights like Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia have already been confirmed to happen this year, but most of the time, these high-level skilled fighters like Gervonta Davis never want to fight the best, so this fight is definitely going to be one of those fights that's going to revive the sport of boxing. Now, when talking about how this fight will go, you can't just automatically glaze Gervonta Davis and say that he's going to get the knockout. I'm not saying that he can't. I'm just saying that you have to be realistic and look at his opponent, because Frank Martin is no joke. He's a very strong and skilled fighter at 135 who has power, which most are critiquing his latest fight against Artem, saying that he looked trash in that fight and that he even lost the fight. But at the same time, I think it's just because most people are underestimating Frank's opponent, Artem, because even Frank Martin in a post-fight interview did say that his opponent was awkward, who also had power, while these fighters like Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney are fighting fighters with no power. So in the end, this is going to be a very good fight. So much IQ and so much skill is going to play out throughout this fight. Both men being aware of what both have to offer, but I do believe that Gervonta Davis is going to have a better chance of knocking out Frank Martin than Frank Martin, and that is because Gervonta Davis is known for putting a rehydration clause on his fighters.